One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks.
Ready up. Set. Ready.
They'll leave it with him. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just let...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an... The give on the inside. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
They'll run play action. Bringing the heat. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback may change this route. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Galloway. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Off the play fake. Throwing right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
As a defender, you always want the interception, you want the big play, but I love it when guys go, and you could tell, they're trying to bat the football down. They see it in the air. They know they can't catch it, know they can't make a play, but they make sure the receiver can as well. Nice play.
Grab near the marker. It's Galloway. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Okay, ready?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! Let's see, he can block. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Quick pass on the jet motion. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes a grab deep. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Between the uprights. From the gun, the ground game. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And now they've moved into the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Cricket.
He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Okay,
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. On the move, it's Powell. Past the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And we'll start the 4th quarter by trying to boot a 3 through there. Never a doubt. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step.
And now this offense will take the field again. To the air on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Galloway. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll take the deep shot. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Line gets set, 1st down. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. Hard running there. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Unleashes one. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. 3rd down play from the gun. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stokes. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you've got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And what a turn. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going for a big play downfield. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll run it from the gun. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they probably don't need to risk running. Into the end zone he goes. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.